We're going to the prisons to rehabilitate them because if someone commits a crime, I don't condone a crime, of course, but if you don't offer them any type of alternative, 9 times out of 10 they're going to come out and commit the same crime. Number one, they got to strike, especially if it's a felony. It's going to be hard for them to get work. So we have to change their thought process. We have to change the way that they think. So when they come back into society, they have a thing called institutionalized, where you can become institutionalized, where you used to this box, you used to this way of life, you used to this, and then when you come out and you can move around and you're not prepared for it, you can go back into the same cycle. So we really try to work on rehabilitating black relations with black relations, brown relations with brown relations, so that way when they come out, we can communicate and care about our community. I hope I answered your question.
I Yes, no, I love that because whenever you were talking, I just had the scene from oh my god, Red and Andy, and he goes restroom break, boss, restroom break, boss.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
yeah, and then you have people that are I have people on my show all the time that were falsely incarcerated. I
Right.
just had a guy, he was on death row for 30 years. He
Right.
wasn't even in the same city, and then he got out and they gave him like $500 or something like that. And he's like,
That is
you took
crazy.
30 years of my life away. I'd never even used a cell phone before, and now you give me like this amount of money and you're like, "Okay, sorry. Go live your life now."
We have a
Mhm.
program for expungement, exoneration and expungement. Because, like you said, a lot of us, like people won't recognize that black people are the number one falsely arrested and convicted people in America. That's even per capita because we are. And then so now you take that person, he comes out, he can't get a job because he was falsely convicted. So we created a program also that helps people get their record expunged or clean, and in some cases get you exonerated as well.
That's awesome. I love that. When you ain't with Holly Cotton, they don't look at you as Holly Cotton's son,
Right,
okay? Like
right,
you think you light skin can only get you so far because they don't see you as that. You gonna be behind
right.
under
Because
the
you got
jail.
to move right, and you got to move careful. Otherwise, like you
Mhm.
said, you'll be caught up, and that's what they be waiting to do to us if we're not sharp. If we're not, like Christ said, you got to be
Mhm.
wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So you got to be sharp with what you're doing. Hmm.
Yes, I agree.